tell me, what's your favorite poem in this book?
Oh, I love them all.
You love them
I
all?
love them all.
But there must be that one which stands out from the rest.
Okay, the moment my favorite poem would have to be the one I dedicated to my parents and my grandma.
Okay. What's the name?
Page, it's on Childtimes.
Childtimes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in page 54. We're going to read it for these people. Are we in the same page?
Yeah.
Okay. Childtime. Page 54.
Okay, yeah.
So we're going to be reading page 54. Her favorite poem, which is called Child's Time, she has dedicated it to her grandparents and her parents. So let's jump into it. The day fades into the night. The night eclipses into day. The seasons come and go. Moments come to pass like changing tides. Love is given and let go. Time is an enemy of the soul. As I look into your eyes, I smile, for I know life is sweet. Though time has stolen your youth, every passing day I share with you is a blessing. Though time has robbed you of your innocence, every passing night I pray that the Lord gives you one more day. Though time has stolen your freedom, every season I sing a new song, that the swift winds may give flight to the dreams you always had but could never fulfill. Time has changed your beautiful hair into silver strands of gray. Time has turned your fair skin into rivers of wrinkles and patches of blemishes. Time has weakened your limbs and has taken your sight. But time shall never take the beauty of your smile, nor the beauty of your heart. Neither shall it take the strength of your soul or the strength of the promises we uphold. And though the day fades into night, and the night eclipses into day, the seasons come and go, with moments that come to pass like changing tides, time shall never take the love given and never let go. The memories we make, never to be forgotten. What do you do with these words? Wow, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
This is beautiful because just reading this, I feel as though you're referring to my grandparents and my parents. It's beautiful. This is a poem that every person should read and like dedicate to their parents. You know, just quote and be like, this one is for my grandparents. Because even though you wrote it, I still feel connected to it. Yes. So it's called what? Childtimes in Let It Be Given. So ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss on these rhymes and beautiful words by Chrissie Grace. Yes. Chrissie Grace, besides being a poet, besides being an author, you are a student in the University of Montreal. You're doing criminal justice. Yes. Why did you say that? Or why did you decide that you were going into the criminal justice path?
Well, I was a bit indecisive, an indecisive teenager. I think I still am an indecisive individual even now. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew what I liked. I knew what my passion was, which was, a very vocal person. I have strong opinions, and most people might call me stubborn, but yeah.
That's you.
So, people kept advising me that I should do law. Like how when people keep advising you about certain things, eventually you sort of want them also for yourself. So yeah, I decided I'm gonna apply for law. And then when I came here, I was disappointed to find out that my points weren't enough. So
for you to go to law school.
To go into law school. Then the lady who was helping us register was like, why don't you register instead for criminal justice studies? And then I didn't know what criminal justice studies it was. I had no idea, I had reluctantly gave in, and I was like, okay, fine, let me do criminal justice studies. But I've ended up loving it. I love it so much, because even though right now I am not sure exactly what career path I want to take, criminal justice studies has opened me up to a huge field of knowledge and understanding of what happens in our criminal justice system, locally and internationally.
Yes.
So like, criminal justice system is such a, can I say, a vast field, that there's a lot that I can do, but you know, like each and every opportunity is very attractive. So yeah, I'm still learning, and hopefully eventually one day I'll decide on which exact career path I want to take. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So now, for someone who's watching this at this point and they wanna do what you've done, they wanna write a poetry book, they wanna write a book, you know, you just wanna be Grace. They're like, Grace is my idol. What do you have to say to them? There's a young person right now who's watching and wow, I wanna be this. Yeah.
I feel like you have to be patient. Like that is the biggest lesson I've learned, and that I continue relearning each and every time, that I have to be patient, you know. And because doing a huge project or undergoing something that is drastic is so draining sometimes. It is when things don't go the way you want them to go, or as fast as you want them to go, it becomes heartbreaking, you know. And so like, the overall lesson I've learned is to be patient and to trust that eventually things will turn out. And also, being patient doesn't mean waiting passively or waiting unenthusiastically.
And hope things will turn out.
Like, you should be patient though, but determined and focused in your waiting. Yeah. So yeah, what I'm saying is that you should be patient but eager.
Patient but taking the right steps.
Yeah. But always be patient. And it's okay if you know, like, things seem as if they just stopped all of a sudden, you know, whether it's part of the process. Whether it be it in your publishing the book you want to publish, or the passions that you want, like things have stopped, be it school, be it your hobbies, be it your side hustle. If things stop or don't go the way you want them to go, that's okay. Yeah. So don't stress.
It's a beautiful one. It's beautiful. So Gracie, I'm so proud of you. I don't know how many times I'm allowed to say this, because I always say it. I'm so proud of you, because it's like 2 years now since I've known you. But in that time, you're one of the few people, because I've met people in the past 2 years who some just come. Of course, they have this amazing dreams, they have this big dreams, they have this incredible dreams to make things happen. But somehow, you know, reluctance kicks in, somehow loss of determination, somehow loss of ambition, somehow people just slow down because they decide to not go for their dreams. But you're just one of those few people that I've met who decided that, you know what, I'm just going to follow this dream that I have for myself and make it happen. And that's what we need, because when you do that, you inspire others. The young people who, just because they've seen you doing it, your friends, close people who are close to you, just the fact that they've seen you doing it and that you are in that circle, it's going to encourage them to go for the things that they have for their life as dreams and passions and vision. So well done for, you know, being responsible and saying that I'm making this happen. What did your friends and family say the moment where they saw that you've done this?
Yeah, I'm very proud. I think like the best reaction for me was from my dad and my mom. I feel like that meant a lot for me, because like they live in Palaka and I live in Piwani. So I didn't tell them.
You wanted it as a surprise.
I wanted it to be a surprise. I didn't tell them when I had when I took the initiative to start. I did not tell
Did
them
you tell them anything? Who knew in your family?
Only my siblings knew, and even them I was reluctant to tell them. I felt like I wanted to keep it my little secret for as long as possible, because I felt like if I start telling people, I will lose what is this
The enthusiasm
to do it, to make it. And I had like this little fear that if I tell people what I'm doing and things don't happen,
that side energy,
that would come with it, or the constant pressure to say, so yeah, I didn't tell them, but eventually I had to tell my siblings, because I feel like they're my biggest support system is my family. So I told them, but I didn't tell my parents because I wanted to surprise them. And my dad found out about it. My mom found out about the book before it was printed, when it was just the
mock-up.
Yeah, the mock-up, even before the transcript was out. My sister had blabbed, told her she couldn't help it. And then my dad found out through a post when the books were printed, through my sister's WhatsApp post. So and then he sent me a screenshot, and I was like, how come I don't know about this? And then I was sort of heartbroken. I was like, I wanted to give you the hard copy and show you like I did it, And it was like, he was so proud of me. He asked me like, do you know what Piwani means? In his language, kind of Bantu languages are the same. He was like, yeah, also there's Piwani in Tumbuka. I was like, I didn't know.
And what does it mean?
Yeah, it also has the same meaning as well. Same, like my cousin's name for my dad's side. Her name is Tapiwa. Tapiwa is also then Kalanga. So it's like, so that's, I feel like the best reaction was from my parents, and I was like, yeah, I'll give you a copy. I was like, no, I want to buy one first, and then I'll read it. So I'm just
shout out to you, Gracie Daddy, for being such an amazing person, and Grace mom as well for being such amazing parents, because had it not been for your support throughout her growing and all that, we wouldn't be having this star right now who believed that she could make this thing to be a reality. So shout out to you for your great parenting. Before we wrap up, I just want us to do something called a Q&A, just question and answer, right? So I'm going to ask you just a few questions, and then we close, right? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, we're starting. Question number 1. What's your biggest inspiration in life?
My biggest inspiration in life?
Yeah, that one thing that makes you to wake up in the morning and be like, you know what, I don't have to be in bed. And because you're reminded of that thing.
I think my biggest inspiration in life would be my parents.
Your parents, yes.
I wake up each and every day because of them. I owe everything that I am to them. And each and every action I take is to make them proud. Yes, because I feel like they've been through a lot
trying to make you that what you are.
Trying to raise me and my siblings. They're just a constant inspiration to me. I want to be as strong, as beautiful, as tall as they are.
It's beautiful.
So that is my inspiration.
It's beautiful. Shout out to your parents once more. Shout out to them. Second one. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book?
Yes.
I read a lot. I don't.
What's that one book that has touched you, that has changed you? There should be one. There should be one.
So, like the most recent author I was reading, his name is Khaled Hussein.
Khaled Hussein?
Yeah, Hussein. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah. So I really love how he writes. It's amazing. The book which I read so far, I think 3 or 2 books of his. The Kite Runner, 1,000 Splendid Suns. Yeah, 1,000 Splendid Suns is the most recent one I read.
Is your favorite book?
Yeah, that is my favorite book. Like, he draws you in, you feel each and every emotion. It's just a beautiful book. You guys should read it as well.
Yeah. I'll check it out.
You should check it out.
The next question: what's your favorite dish? What's your favorite dish?
anything that has cheese in it. Yeah, anything that has cheese in pasta.
You're not lactose intolerant.
I feel like I'm thinking that would be the worst thing to happen in my life. To become lactose intolerant.
Because you love cheese.
I love cheese. I love anything that is cheesy, guys.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you the last question. Very last one. Very last one.
Okay.
Do you have any memory, or do you have any? Have you at any point thought of any crazy idea?
Always thinking of crazy ideas. I think a lot. What type of crazy?
Any that you felt like this one? I think I should be admitted at romance for thinking about it. You've not gone to those levels.
Will scare people and they won't buy my book.
But you have crazy thoughts.
Yeah, I have crazy thoughts. Yeah.
Okay. No, thank you so much, Gracie, for being here. It was amazing having a chat with you. So, we are about to close. What are your last words to our viewers? What do you have to say to them?
Stay hydrated, meditate, and go through life with the belief that you're the best thing out there because you are.
Wow. Stay hydrated,
meditate, and
knowing that you're there.
knowing that you're the best thing out there because you are. If you don't think highly of yourself, you will.
Who will? That's it.
That's it.
Yes. Tell them you handle this so that you just.
Okay. On Instagram at Dragonflies Narrative, Chrissie Grace, and then on Facebook it's Chrissie Grace. I recently joined Twitter, even though I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's also Chrissie Grace as well.
Yeah. Tell them.
And yes,
who they can call to get copies right now.
Right now it's not out on stores yet, even though I'm talking to a couple of bookstores. But you can get them from me. My cell phone number is 72350110.
Strictly business.
Yeah, strictly business. I have trouble remembering my cell phone number sometimes. But yeah, it's 72350110. That's the number to call.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Piwani. Amazing content. New episode with Chrissie Grace, the young genius who wrote this book, Piwani. So do not hesitate. Do not wait up on getting yourself a copy of this book. With all that, me and Gracie, we're gonna say bye to you.